Hello students, today we are going to talk about the part 5 of periodic classification of element. This is the lecture of grade 10th, and in this lecture we will talk about the characteristics of periods. This is the topic of the modern form of periodic table. This is the first topic, that is characteristic of periods. In our next lecture we will talk about the characteristics of groups. You know that what is period? The horizontal line present in the modern periodic table, horizontal lines are called the periods, and there are 7 periods. So coming to the our topic, that what are the characteristics of period, in which the first characteristic is the valence electron. How the valence electron increases when we go left to right. When we talk that when we go left to right, then it means that I am going this from this side. This is left and this is right. Okay, I hope this is clear. And coming to our point, that is valence electron. So when we go left to right in the periods, then the valence electron increases. What happened when we move left to right in a period? The number of valence electrons in elements increases. And how it increases? It increases from 1 to 8. And here I am taking some examples. This is sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur and chlorine. These are the elements belonging from the period number 3. So the atomic number of sodium is 11, magnesium has 12, aluminium has 13, silicon has 14, phosphorus has 15, sulfur has 16 and chlorine has 17. So if we configure the elements of these elements, if we configure the electrons of these elements, then we find that this is electronic configuration, EC, that means electronic configuration. Here the electronic configuration of sodium is 2, 8, 1, 2, 8, 1. This is 11. After that, the electronic configuration of magnesium is 2, 8, 2. 8 plus 2, 10, and plus 2, 12. And the electronic configuration of aluminium is 2, 8, 3. So on. Here is 2, 8, 4. Here phosphorus has 2, 8, 5. And sulfur has 2, 8, 6. And the chlorine has 2, 8, 7. After that, the argon has the electronic configuration, that is 2, 8 and 8, and the atomic number of argon is 18. So here we can clearly see that the electronic configuration and the atomic number regularly increases by 1. So what is the valence electron? Valence electron of sodium is 1, for magnesium has 2, aluminium has 3, silicon has 4 valence electron, so on. Phosphorus has 5, so on 6, 7, and argon has 8 valence electron. So we can clearly see that when we go left to right in the period, in the periodic table, then the valence electron increases from 1 to 8. And remember, but in period number first, the valence electron increases by 1 to 2, not 1 to 8, because in the first orbit, in the first period, we know that only one orbit is present, that is K cell. Only K cell has present, and K cell contain only 2 electrons. So in the first period we have only two elements. So this is all about the valence electron. It is also called the outermost electron. Next topic is, next characteristic is, they we can clearly wipe it out. And next is the valency. Next characteristic is valency. When we talk about the valency, and when we go left to right in the periods, then we found that the valency of these elements, okay, the valency of these elements first increases by 1 to 4 and then decreases. Okay, so what are the valencies? So here the valency of sodium is only 1 because it has first of all we will talk about the what is valency. The required number of electron by losing or gaining of from an atom in order to complete its octet, in order to complete its orbit, that is called its valency. So here the valency of sodium is 1 because it has electronic configuration is 281 and it can loses 1 electron to complete its octet. So it has a valency of 1. So again the magnesium has the valency 2, aluminum has the valency 3 and silicon has the valency 4. But here we can clearly see that the valency is increases here. But when we talk about the phosphorus, then what is the electronic configuration of phosphorus? The electronic configuration is phosphorus 2, 8 and 5. Here the valency of phosphorus is only 3 because it is easy to gain 3 electron rather than loses 5 electron. So it can easily gain 3 electrons. So it has the valency of 3 in order to complete its octet. Again sulfur has 2 valency because it can gain 2 electrons, and chlorine has 1 valency and argon has 0 valency because argon's octet is argon's outermost shell is totally occupied. Okay, it has 8 electron in its outermost shell, so it has 0 valency. So we can clearly see that when we go left to right in the periodic table, then the valency of elements first increases and then decreases. I hope this is clear to you, then that how the valency increases first and then decreases. After that we will talk about the atomic size. This is also called the size of an atom. Atomic size, and we also called size of an atom. Here I have some examples, and from this example I will give you some causes that how the size of an atom increases or decreases. So when we go left to right in the periodic table, then the size of an atom is decreases. So how it decreases, I am giving you some examples. That when we talk about the sodium, that it is present in the period number 3rd. Okay, so if we draw a diagram of electron distribution, that it is like this. This is the cell, sorry, this is the nucleus, this is first orbit, this is second orbit, and this is the third orbit. Its first and second orbit is fully occupied, okay, and its third orbit is has only one electron. It has two electron, it has 8 electrons. So 2 and 8 is 10 and 1 is 11. So it is clear. Again, if we talk about this magnesium, then it is its nucleus. This is first orbit, this is second orbit. As usual, the first orbit and the second orbit of magnesium is also occupied. Total number of electron present in these orbits. And if we talk about the outermost cell, then it has only 2 electrons. It has only 2 electrons. And what about the aluminium? Here, this is the nucleus of aluminium. This is first cell, this is second cell, and this is third cell. Here, aluminium has 3 electrons in its outermost cell. You know that when we go left to right, and when the atomic number increases, then what is the meaning of atomic number increases? It means that sodium has 11 proton in its nucleus, magnesium has 12 protons in its nucleus, and aluminium has 13 proton. Magnesium has 12 and aluminium has 13 and sodium has 11. So we can say that it has the atomic number regularly increases. So it's all about the attraction force. When the number of proton increases, then number of electrons also increases. We know that the atom is neutral in itself. So the attraction between the nucleus, I am talking about the sodium. When we talk about the sodium, then attraction force between the nucleus and the outermost electron, outermost cell, then it is lesser than the magnesium. How? Because it has more electron than sodium, and it also has more proton than sodium. So it's all about the attraction force. When proton attracts the outermost cell's electron, so the attraction force of magnesium by its nucleus to the electrons, outermost electron, it is greater than sodium. Magnesium has greater force than sodium. So here, when nucleus attracts the electron more, it exerts more force, then naturally the size of an atom shrinks. So if we compare these two atoms, the size of sodium is a little bit bigger than magnesium. Why? It's all about the attraction forces between the nucleus and outermost electron. Okay, so here if we compare these 3 electrons, then the size of sodium respected to the magnesium and aluminium is bigger, and the size of magnesium bigger than the aluminium but shorter than the sodium. So I hope it is clear to you that why when we go left to right in the periodic table, the size of an atom decreases, because the attraction force between the nucleus and the outermost cell's electron is regularly increases, because its atomic number is increases. We can say that the forces between the proton, that is nucleus, and the outermost cell's electron is regularly increases, then its size shrinks. Okay, so it's all about the atomic size. After that,